Hey YouTube, so this video, it's not really chainsaw related, but it's got to do with my firewood getter, I guess, my truck. So you may know I bought a new truck. I bought a Nissan Frontier. I like mid-sized trucks. My last one was a 21 Ford Ranger, and before that it was the opposite way. I had big trucks. I had a 19 F350 crew cab long box FX4 Super Duty. That's a big truck, but I actually like small trucks. They do everything you need. One thing about them is pulling my trailer. So I'm about 500 pounds tongue weight on my trailer. My trailer's not that heavy, but it has a lot of tongue weight, as most trailers do. Quite a bit more than what the sticker says when you put a propane tank crap on it. So when I had the Ranger, hook the trailer up, it was fine. I don't like using weight distribution hitches. I know people say, oh, you should use them, but I don't like using them. Pain in the ass, because if you want to back up tighter in your Crownland camping here in Alberta and you're in a tight spot, you gotta take the bars off and stuff like that. But anyways, so the Ranger with that weight on it was a little wishy-washy. It did fine, just is a little wishy-washy. I didn't like it. And I found out about a product called Timrins. I'm not endorsing this, they're not paying me to do this, but they're Timrins. And they're not airbags. So I bought this sets for the Nissan. What they are is, I think they call it, pronounce it jounced style shocks. So basically, you have these chunks of rubber. This is a Canadian product, and I'm Canadian, so I like to buy Canadian when I can. So there's a similar product made in the States called Sumo Springs. I don't know if that's the name of the manufacturer, just the product, but kind of the same deal, and they're made in the States. So if you like to be a good patriot and buy American, and you live in America, get the Sumos. I get the Timrins because I'm in Canada. But anyways, what these are is you take off the factory bump stop, which is like really squishy on the... Actually, the one on this Nissan looks exactly the same as the one on Ford Ranger. It's kind of like a, you call it an active bump stop, where it's actually part of the suspension. And it's meant to engage a bit under extreme loading. But these ones replace it. So what you do with these is, there's a bolt and stuff. You bolt this to this plate. Then you got to loosen the U-bolts that hold the axle on. Slip this underneath and then tighten it up, and then these ride, like the frame will sit up here, it rides about an inch below the frame, so when you're just normal driving you don't even feel it. And then, I mean, these things are, they got some, they're strong. Like I had them in the Ranger, and what a great product. Like some people like airbags. I don't like airbags in our climates. You get too much water in the airbags and then it freezes in the winter. It significantly reduces the lifespan of the airbags, where they just install them and forget them. You never have to do anything to them, and I think they'll last indefinitely. I'm sure eventually they might degrade, but not in a lifetime that somebody would use them. But these retail for, I picked up this set for $275 Canadian. That'd be like, I'd say about 210 US dollars. But yeah, and I think Sumo Springs are right about the same price point. But yeah, these are a great product if you have a small truck. And I'm not, so, and here's another thing. So the Ranger had a payload of 1,426 pounds, which is pretty good for a mid-sized truck. Like, considering that truck was loaded, it was a Lariat FX4, leather seats, it was a great truck. But this Pro 4X Nissan only has 1,120 pounds of payload. Now, I'm not advocating to go over your payload, but so it's got 1,100 pounds payload, but I loaded it up with the tongue weight of my trailer and gear and people to 1,500 pounds on the axles. I mean, because here's the thing. So the gross vehicle weight rating of that Frontier is 6,012 pounds. So it must weigh just like 4,800 pounds-ish, give or take, well, a little more than that. But here's the thing. The axle weight ratings, if you put those together, you have almost 7,000 pounds. Now, I know there's gross vehicle weight, you should follow it, but that's mainly a limitation of the suspension, because people don't like to drive a fucking lumber wagon, so they make the suspensions on modern vehicles really squishy. And the downside of that is, it's easier to bottom them out, and that's why they have such low payload ratings. Does this increase your payload? No, it does not. But if you're like me, I tend to more go towards tire load rating. Like if you have these, just mind your axle weight rating. Like, I mean, I can have 3469 pounds on my rear axle of that truck. I think stock, like the weight, if you weigh the truck, how it's distributed, it's like maybe 2,000 on it empty. So, and we put 1,500 pounds in the box? Probably not, but I mean, between the trailer hooked up, generator, some extra crap in the box of the truck, me and the wife, the dogs, it's getting up there. Like, it's, and are you overloading it? Not really. The axle's fine, tire rating's fine. You got these on there, you're not going to bottom out your suspension, have your springs invert, because that's the thing, you get too much weight on it, your springs are going to like invert, which is not good. That's hardened springs and you could end up breaking them. You can work hard over time, but if you have these and your springs won't invert, they'll take some of the load and your axle can take it. But yeah, that's just a bit quick video. Like I said, I love these. I absolutely love these on the Ranger, and I'm gonna love them on this truck too. But anyways, hope everyone has a good day. It's what, Tuesday today? Hopefully tomorrow I should have parts from China show up so I can build that 62cc Chinese clone. But anyways, take it easy.